Get ready to match the stars. Joe Silver, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Esther Rolle, Richard Dawson, Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Thank you, one and all. Thank you very much. We're delighted you were able to join us here. All of these beautiful people are ready. We are always happy to see our splendid regulars, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, and Richard Dawson. And we're especially happy to see Joe Silver, whom all of you have seen in flicks and Broadway and series. And this lady, the star of Good Times, Esther Rolle.
Thank you.
And a semi-regular.
Last but not least.
Well, we try and get her every chance we get. Fannie Flagg. Watch it. And now let's say hello to our two players here, Dave Stuckey and Lynn Rudder.
Yeah.
Hello there. Now, we'd like to find out a little bit about each of you. Let's find out about Lynn. Tell us where you're from and all that.
I'm a commercial artist from New Jersey.
Yep.
And I'm visiting California. Yay, New Jersey. And I'm staying in Santa Monica.
At the where?
In Santa Monica.
Oh, in Santa Monica. Oh.
Yes.
Anything you say. What room? No, I'm only kidding.
Can't tell that.
Okay, good luck to Lynn, and now let's find out about Dave here.
I'm from Corona, California. I'm a fireman with the city of Corona, and I'm married. My lovely wife, Rita, the redhead there in the front row. And I have two daughters, Shailene and Carlene, 7 and 11.
Right.
So that should be a lucky number.
7-11, yeah.
7-11.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy golf and fishing.
All right, good luck to both of you. I'll remind you that you'll be trying to match as many of our celebrities as you can. And the winner goes on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $10,000. All right, with my magic finger. Oh, I will push the button and reveal our first round questions and ask Lynn to make a selection.
I'll take A, please.
A it is. Here we go. Ellen is a really liberated woman.
How liberated is
I'll tell you how liberated. At the Women's Lib Rally, when the other women were burning their bras, Ellen threw her blank into the fire. What do you think of that? Okay, very good. All righty. Everybody else, do you have an idea, Charles?
Of course he doesn't have an idea.
Yes, he does.
He has to wait until I write
No,
before
he
gets
doesn't.
an idea.
They're all set. Everybody ready over there. Now, Lynn Rudder, I'll give it to you one more time.
Okay.
Ellen is a really liberated woman.
Yes.
You want to know how liberated she was?
Yes, I do.
Would you like to ask me?
Yes, I would. How liberated was she?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. At the Women's Lib Rally, when the other women were burning their bras, Ellen threw her blank into the fire.
The rest of her clothes in the fire. Everything.
Everything.
Everything. Took off everything into the fire.
Leave her alone.
Thank you.
Joe?
Yeah, like she decided to let it all hang out.
That's
she threw
right.
her girdle into the fire.
Threw a girdle in.
Right.
Girdle is one thing.
Well, she's on her way.
Yeah. Brett, what'd you say?
Now, what was it that little devil said?
She says she threw the rest of her clothes, all her clothes, into the fire.
Well, I do believe that this is what I did one day. I wasn't at Women's Lib. I was in a bar in La Cienega. And I had half a glass of sherry. But I said she threw her whole clothing and girdle.
Everything. There's one. Okay. This audience, would you believe, is applauding nudity. Holy mackerel. What do you say, Charles?
I said she threw her husband into the
To her
fire.
husband. What?
She kept his credit card.
She kept his credit.
Smack!
Ellen is a really liberated woman at the Women's Lib Rally. When the other women were burning their bras, Ellen threw her blank into the fire. Lynn said the rest of her clothes. What'd you say there, Esther? Let it roll. Let it all hang out. Her what? You have to say it. Her panties. That's not a
Now
bad
I know why they call your show the Good Time.
All right, Richard. The rest of it, she's this naked lady is running around here then at the Women's
Then
Lib
you're
Rally.
so lovely.
Yes.
I live so near Santa Monica. But I'm like a ship without a rudder. I said husband, unfortunately.
Her husband. Okay. Now, what do you offer this lady?
Do you know that Richard is a feminist?
Is he a feminist?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
Because he marched with me in Alice doesn't do anything anymore. March.
And where did you march?
We
Alice doesn't day, right?
Yes, darling.
Alice Doesn't Day.
That's
Well,
right.
that was the day that the women who, they can't get credit and they don't get paid equal money for jobs, and they protested that day.
And we marched.
And men that think that their cause is right were allowed to march with
That
them.
was very nice.
And I'm
If I'd been in town, I would have done it.
But, the march went through Westwood. He and I, you marched me into Encino at some
I can
motel.
exhibit.
I was confused.
We were trying to get another march going.
Yes.
You said that was the rally point.
Yes.
I said husband.
Husband. Okay. So, Lynn, that's one for you, and now let's see how Dave does with his. Sally said, she says, I'll never go out with Pinocchio again. Last night, I got a splinter in my blank. Sally said, I'll never go out with Pinocchio again. Last night, I got a splinter in my blank. Aren't you glad you came?
Now that's a tricky one. All right.
No, it's easy.
Is that easy?
It's for me, it's easy.
Easy for you,
Easy
Easy for you, hard for me.
You
How
Phoenix?
about if I copy from you for a change?
It's easy one, right?
Difficult for me.
Easy for me.
Difficult for me.
Easy.
Sarai?
Sorry.
Well,
It was Sally who got the splinter, right?
Right.
yeah.
Sally said, I'll never go out with Pinocchio again. Last night I got a splinter in my blank.
I just wrote an answer I
Sally
hate.
said that. She dated Pinocchio. Okay, Charles, thank
My
you.
mind's gone blank, but I'm writing anyway.
All right.
Yes, it's
Everybody
in there.
ready up here? And down here. Okay, Dave. Sally said, I'll never go out with Pinocchio again. Last night, I got a splinter in my blank.
Mouth.
Mouth? Now, wait a minute. He could have been showing her how to do mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. And she got a splinter in her mouth. What?
Didn't he have a wooden nose?
He had a wooden nose.
Well, that's mouth to nose resuscitation.
Mouth to nose. Yeah, that'd be difficult.
Was that Sally?
That was Sally who said
Maybe
that.
Dave knows something about Sally we don't know.
What'd you
But
say?
is this close enough?
Lip. That's a match. So we got a tie score at this moment. Brett?
He was all wood.
All wood.
Pinocchio.
Right.
Not only did he have a little wooden nose.
Oh, his nose
whole
was
body.
extraordinarily
Yes,
long.
He was all wood, and every time he kissed you, you got a little splinter in your mouthies or your lip.
Mouthy. Two for Dave. Splinter in the mouthy.
Tell us more stories for children, Auntie Brett. The original was shorter. Lip.
Lip. Another one. Okay, Esther, we're up to you. What have you got there? I would never go out with Pinocchio again. Last night I got a splinter in my
Cheek.
cheek. No match there.
Which cheek?
Yes.
The other one you turn. You know the cheek you turn?
Yes.
Well, that one.
Thank you.
How'd you like to go on a rally with us?
Show and tell.
All right. Sally was an Eskimo girl.
She was.
El Splinter
In the nose. All right. She
Very
said mouth
painful.
is the answer she's looking for, Fanny.
Mr. Stuckey is looking for what?
He's the answer. He's looking for the answer mouth.
I've enjoyed your candies over the years. She picked the little thing up and just gave it a little smack right in the little mouth.
Well, there's another one. So there we are at the end of round one. Score is 4-1 in Dave's favor. And round two is coming up in a moment or so. But right now, this is coming your way. Here we are. Ready? Round two coming up.
Okay.
Bing. All right. Now, let me see. Dave, you're in the lead, so we ask you to make the selection this time. You want A or B?
B, please.
B it is. All right, this is for Dave Stuckey.
Well, only two of us are going to play.
Who's going to play?
Well, I'm going to play for one.
And she's going to play
my
for
fiance.
you. Match 4 in the first round. You ready?
Right.
This is it, just for you and Richard. 2 million years ago today, Grog the caveman invented sex. That night, his wife invented the blank. Well, listen, if you really love the question.
Good.
Oh, they're finished. They like the question so much, I was going to go up and just look at their answers there. All right.
I've got it.
All right.
Oh, I love
Ready?
my answers so much. I wish I were playing.
2 million years ago today, Grog the caveman invented sex. And that night, his wife invented the...
Excuse.
Excuse? Cosi cosa. He said excuse, Esther. What'd you say?
Well, she invented the
pill.
pill.
All right. Now, Richard, it's up to you.
She was smart.
Smart for you, difficult for me. Not tonight, Dave. I had a headache.
She invented the headache. Headache is a perfectly splendid answer. So, you got to...
By my own experiences.
Just going by, well...
Right away, excuse come right into my head.
Well, the headache is kind of an excuse.
Well,
right
I
now.
thought it was, yeah.
Lynn, 3 to tie, 4 to win.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Susan said to Sharon, "Why are you wearing green lipstick?" And Sharon said, "I'm not wearing green lipstick. I just kissed a blank." Brett does not play. You match her in the first round.
Explain why I do not.
Because you were so smart, you matched her in the first round. That's why.
Exactly. How
Why are you
clever
wearing
of
green
to figure
lipstick? And
that
Sharon
out.
said, "I'm not wearing green lipstick. I just kissed a blank."
Oh, now that's a very nice answer.
Okay.
Now let's see what Charles has on
Yeah.
If he has the same
Okay.
answer, I'm leaving.
Right.
Hey, what does that say?
Charles is taking too long. He's doing monograph.
Oh,
Yes, we don't need the fancy typography there.
It's the nighttime show. I could get a show of my own by drawing like pictures.
Oh, I see.
And even if it's wrong, it's lovely.
Right. It's going to be beautiful. All right, Lynn, he's just about ready, so here we go with you. Susan said to Sharon, "Why are you wearing green lipstick?" And Sharon said, "I'm not wearing green lipstick. I just kissed a blank."
A Martian.
A Martian. Oh, sounds like a reasonable response to me.
It sounds like great fun, but have you ever tried to kiss the Jolly Green Giant?
The Jolly Green Giant. I just kissed a Jolly Green Giant. Charles?
He gets around, the Jolly Green Giant.
Oh-ho. Ho-ho-ho-ho. Now, you got to match everybody else here to stay in the game, Lynn. All right, Esther, you're up.
A leprechaun.
A leprechaun. What do you have, Richard? Leprechaun. Okay, come on down, Dave. Congratulations. Come on down there. You stand by for a moment. Get to you in a second or so. We're going to say goodbye to Lynn. It was a pleasure meeting you, Lynn. We've got
Same
some
here.
gifts for you.
Thank
Together
you.
with our thanks for being with us here on Match Game PM.
Thank you.
Lynn Rudder. Goodbye, my dear. Now, while she's going off there, we're going to spin a couple of messages for you, and then you come right back. We are. All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here's Dave Stuckey. He's won his first game. It's time now, Dave, for the big money super match where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we have 2 audience matches for you, and I want to remind you that whatever you win in these audience matches, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10. Now, here we go with the first one, Dave. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank major. Now, the answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match a middle one, you get $250. And if you match the third most frequently given response, you get $100. Now, 3 of our celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
Brett.
Brett, how do you fill in that blank? Blank major.
I have so many. I have 3, Oh, what about Sergeant Major?
Sergeant Major is one. Okay.
Fanny.
What do you say, Fanny?
Drum major.
Drum major. Okay.
Richard.
Richard?
He's not here, I'm sorry. Pardon?
Third is tough. I know
What
that.
is it?
It's.
Well, no, let me hear the question. Be fair.
He always does that when he's hung up.
Ah, you may be surprised. What is the question?
Yeah. You haven't got an answer, so I'm not even going to ask you the
I'll ask
question.
this young man. Do you have a question for me?
No.
Well,
It
both of
is.
you get out of it then. I'll give you one.
Blank.
Lee Major.
What?
The $6 million man
Lee Major.
is Lee Major, a major television star.
Lee
He
Major.
was made in Japan.
His name is
Right.
Lee Majors.
I dropped the S for professional reasons. I never thought you'd betray me after that rally in Encino.
Lee
Major.
Okay. So you got that one. You got Lee Major, Drum Major, and Sergeant Major. Now, do you want one of those, or have you got a better one? Have you thought of any?
I'll go with that Lee Major. He was very convincing.
All right.
He might.
You're getting groans from the group out here, but you can't change your mind. All right. Step down here with me. I want us to go through this together. All right. We're going to start down at the bottom, as we usually do, and find out if Lee Major is up there, or Majors, as he calls himself. May we see the $100 response? College major.
That's his brother.
Yes. Naturally. All right. Shall we reveal the $250 response? Sergeant Major. That's the one that Brett gave you. All right, Lee Major. If you're in there, show yourself. Drum Major. Well, you didn't win anything there now, but you still got a chance because we've got another audience match for you. And it'll come up right now. Ready? Are you ready, Earl? I'm ready. Okay. We're all ready to carry on
It's
now.
a waste of time Lee Major's working that hard in the industry if his name's not going to appear. Isn't it? Don't you think so?
That's right.
The show is in the top 10, Dave. How quickly
Come over
they
here
forget.
with me. All right, Dave.
Lord.
Now we polled another studio audience. We got their best response to this. Here comes the blank.
Oh, well.
Remember, it's 5, 250, and 100.
Fanny.
Fanny?
Oh, gosh, I can't seem to think of one.
Yes, Miss Flagg.
Here comes the... Oh, gosh, something starts with B. A bride.
Bride. You got it. Okay.
Richard.
Richard?
Here comes the major. No.
No.
No, here come a judge.
Here comes the judge. Brett. Brett, have you got one?
I could surely think of one if... What, dear? I think that's a terrible...
You don't like this one?
No, I don't like that one either.
You could read it. You could tell it.
What does it say?
Anyone.
Oh,
Brett,
okay.
You
Oh,
must...
They all are terrible. This is dreadful, and that's obscene.
Here
Give
comes
it your
the...
own decision.
Right, I'm gonna... never mind my friends. Who needs them? They're never around when I need them.
Right. Yes. Help you.
Here comes...
The blank.
Here
said that.
comes the groom.
Groom. Okay. Here comes a groom, here comes a bride, and here comes a judge. You want one of those? Did you think of any?
I thought of bride. I'll go with bride.
Bride. Okay. Now we're going to find out if it's up there. May we see the $100 number?
Bride.
Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
That was kind of a dumb audience that day, wasn't it? All right. We are looking for Here Comes the Bride. May we see the $250 response?
The sun does.
Here comes the judge. There's Richard's answer. Okay. Here's the last chance for this bride to make her entrance. May we see the $500 response? There she is! Get out.
Now you wonder why I don't like to go out with
Stand
her.
on that tape right there.
I think she's bucking for Brian.
Okay. Yes, it was worth it, he says, to win the money there. Okay, now this time you won
Well, you win the big
$500.
money,
We multiply
honey.
that by 10. And that gives you about a $5,000 to shoot for. Now to collect, you got to match one of our celebrities exactly, and it's time to choose one.
Oh, I got to go with Fannie.
All right, Fannie, you get ready to write. You face me if you would, please, sir. Dave, here it is. It is worth $5,000. Karl blank. That's K-A-R-L blank. Karl blank. Okay, she's finished. Now, Dave, we ask you to give us an answer which you think will match hers. What do you say to this? Karl blank.
Shoes.
What?
Karl shoes.
Karl, what?
You know, a funny... Now, wait a minute. A funny thing, I thought I heard him say Karl shoes. That's it.
May I ask a question?
Not too swift, huh?
You said Karl shoes.
Yeah, that's the first thing coming to my mind.
Okay.
Mine's a little shallow.
All right, let's find out if that matches Fannie now. Fannie, for $5,000. May we see your answer?
Did you start to say shoes?
Fannie, may we see it now?
Yes, I'm awfully sorry. I said Karl Reiner.
Karl Reiner.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry you didn't win the money. You've got a grand total of $500. We congratulate you, Dave Stuckey, I beg your pardon there. We'll be back right after this message. Thank you all. Gene Rayburn for Match Game PM. Join us next time. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive Seal a Meal, the appliance sensation that's revolutionizing meal planning. Almost anything you cook, you put in a Seal a Meal bag. Seal it, freeze it, refrigerate it, Seal a Meal, and from Zippo, smart his and her Zippo windproof lighters. Florentine or wood grain, regular or slim. Zippos will always work, or Zippo will fix them free from Zippo Manufacturing, Radford, Pennsylvania. And Jolly Time Popcorn always pops tasty. Tender and crispy kernels the whole family loves. Jolly Time Popcorn. And Taster's Choice, a 100% freeze-dried coffee that looks, smells, and tastes like fresh ground coffee. Taster's Choice. And for a smooth-running car, Castrol GDX Motor Oil for all models and sizes of cars. Castrol lubrication for cars, motorcycles, and snowmobiles. This is Bern Bennett speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.